welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I wanted to do a updated colouring page video because I haven't done one this year. So some of these pages are back from January over till now. I do plan on updating every month on my colouring pages now that I've got a lot more time to colour. I've been colouring it a lot more. So the first book that I've got here is the Hannah Carlson's Midnight Masquerade. It's the latest book that's out, and the first page that I started was a double. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. I'll see if I can zoom you in a little bit so you can see that a little bit better. So I used Prismacolor Premier pencils on the castle and on the sky, on all the clothes, and these leaves and berries here. Then for the moon I filled in the craters with different greys. I shaded them in, and then I put a coat of metallic wash, like white metallic wash. It was the Arteza, and it's give it a really shimmery look. When I move it into the light it looks like it's almost glowing. Then I've used, on easels here, I've also used the Arteza watercolours, the ones that you get in the tubes, and I've put some ice blue down to give it a tint of blue, and then I've put the whitewash all around over the top to make it look like it's frosted. It is really shimmery. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I've used watercolour for the path here, and I've just added a little bit of yellow. I think I used Arteza watercolour pencils for this path, and again I'm really happy with how they turned out. And then at Prismacolors for everything else, I've used a bit of glitter jelly roll pen. I think it was a Secura jelly roll, just for the little tussets on some of them, and some metallic gold as well in bits areas. But overall really pleased with it. And then I've done the fur in the Prismacolors for the cat, and I'm really pleased with how the fur turned out as well. I'll just zoom you in on that little bit of fur, but yeah, overall I'm really pleased. I have actually started another picture in this one, but I will be showing you that next month. So the next one that I've got, I'm not overly happy with it. It was a really quick picture. I did it in one go. I just got the lemon shade markers and I wanted to test them out. So this is the Steampunk Special of Colouring Haven. So this is the first picture that I've done in here. I did start on another page, but I ended up ripping it out because I've completely ruined the page. So with this one, I put a layer of marker down on her face and it looked alright, but then when I went to put the second layer on, it went too dark. I tried to cover it up with pencil, so she kind of looks like she's got a tan going on. Her hair I did in the lemon shade markers. I really like how her hair turned out. I did the rose gold piping with Prismacolor Premier pencils. I liked how they turned out. But when it comes to this table here, a worktop table, I don't know if this is even going to show up. I did put some glossier scents over the table to kind of make it look shiny, and it went all over, and it kind of just looks like I've splodged it everywhere. So if you can see that shine. And then I've used some glitter here, so I've used a bit of stickles just on this smoke bit. And then here I went to use some of my Posca pen and it dried out, so instead of looking white it's looking a bit murky. Normally it's really brilliant white, so there's a lot of things that I don't like about this picture. The background I did in just Arteza watercolour, which I don't mind. That's the look that I wanted for the wall at the back of her. But overall it were a really quick picture. but never mind. So the next one, which I've done some of these on my channel. I think I've done some live for these. I've done 2 pictures in here. This is the Kirby Roseanne's Worlds Within Worlds, and I absolutely love this book. So the first one I did on my live channel, and I am really happy with this one. So the sloth itself, I used a few different colours with the polychromos to build up the fur, because I wanted the sloth to stand out from the rest of the picture. And I'm really pleased with how his first turned out, really pleased. So the background I've created like a sunset background, and I used the Arteza pencils, just the normal colouring pencils. I've used the Artezas for the little village here. Really happy how that's turned out. And then I've used the Arteza watercolour for the background of the log, because I wanted it to be lighter than the sloth. And I was really pleased with how they've turned out, and I've used them on the leaves around the edges. So overall, I'm really happy with this picture. I really like it. I'm thinking of doing this one in a sunset background just to match this picture. But I'll zoom you in a little bit. But yeah, overall really pleased with that one. I enjoyed doing it. Then I have done, so this one, another one that I'm really pleased with how it turned out, apart from the Posca pen, what I added here. So I did all the cherry blossom tree in Arteza watercolour paint, and I went over some areas in Prismacolor just to give the cherry blossoms a bit of darker colour in areas. So I used Prismacolors for the tree trunk, and then I used Prismacolors for both of the shoes and the rest of the picture. The background here is done in Neo 2, and this is done in the Arteza watercolour paint. But I really love how this picture turned out as well. The only thing that didn't go very well is this area here. I tried to do, rather than yellow, make some white, like white line effects coming off of the lantern. I'm just going to zoom you in a bit more, because I don't know if you're actually getting a good view of that. But the Posca pen were drying out. I used the same Posca pen as the one that I was just mentioning earlier. So I think I definitely need to be getting a new Posca pen. But overall, it does look okay from a distance. It looks like the effect I want. But apart from that, I'm really happy with it. So that's the only pictures that I've done in there. So this one is out of the Mermaids. I think it's Under the Sea actually. It's Mystic Art Mirrors, and it's a PDF. And this is another one that I've just finished. I only finished this the other day. I will actually take this out so you can see it better. So a rare I absolutely love. It is done with Castle Art pencils, and I'm absolutely over the moon with how a rare turned out. The purple skin I absolutely love. I did that with Prismacolor Premier pencils, and that is also on my channel. I did the galaxy effects on both of the fins, and they are with Prismacolor Premiers as well, and some Posca pen. The background, I don't know whether I'm too happy with it. I don't know if you can see that. It's really shimmery. When I add it into the light, it is so shiny. Let's move that out of the way. So yeah, when I move it into the light, it really shimmers. It's done with metallic Arteza acrylic paint. So it is really shimmery. And then on these bubbles here, I've used some JD designed by Karen, and then I've used some stickles as well. I don't know if you can see that very well, but on this little bit here, I don't know why I was using the JD Karen and the watercolour metallics, and the paper went a bit white, so I don't know if it's lifted some of the tooth of the paper on this bit. I've just added purple stickles in some areas at background just to give it a bit of texture at the back. So that's that one, and I'm quite happy with it, to be honest. I did prefer it on the white background. I think the blue stood out more, but I've kind of made it like I've wanted to make like an alien funky vibe. So this is also one that's been up on my channel. And this is the Mystic Art Mirrors, and it's the PDF version of Disney Princesses. Is it Disney Princess? Fairy Tale Princess, and it's off of Etsy. And I did this on my channel as well, just got to find it. And this one, I'm really pleased with how this one came out. It's Elsa from Frozen. And it's all done in Prismacolor Premier pencils. So I've used Prismacolors for her hair, her skin, all the clothes, and then I've poskered out the snowflakes, and I've added a little bit of stickles over the area. So she's got stickles all around in background on top of Neo 2 colour. So I wanted to give her like a light background, and I just used purples and pinks, and it come out really nice. It's how I wanted it. So I'm really pleased with this one. So then we've got the last one, and it's the Fairy Celebrations, and I did do a little bit of this on my colour and chat video. So it's not that one. I'm really happy how that one came out. I think I've already showed you this one, but I'll show you it again. This one was done in polychromos. It was the first picture that I did in this book, and I really love how this one turned out. I've got glossier scents on this tree. I don't know if it's even showing up on camera, that, but it looks like it's 3D. I really love the glossier scents. I've used a bit of stickles over the top of the polychromos for her wings. I'm not even sure if you're going to pick that up. But yeah, polychromos, a bit of metallic watercolour paint on that, really happy. And then Prismacolors for the background. So this is the one that I did a few months ago on my colouring chart. So the background I'm not overly happy with. I don't know why. I did use the Arteza greens, but I just don't like the particular greens that I chose for this picture. I think I could have picked some better blending greens. So not overly happy with it. I did use some metallic watercolour for the fairies, the little fairy bugs here. Here I've used Arteza pencils for everything else. So I've used Arteza on the actual look, the chair, everything. I have used a bit of stickles on the leaves as well. it was quite a quick picture. I got it done in a couple of days, so I didn't really spend that much time on it. I have used some metallic watercolour paint for the door as well, so it does actually look really shimmery. It probably doesn't on camera. Anyway, so that's all I've got for my coloured pages. I did say I haven't done that many. I'm planning on getting, trying to get at least one picture a month out of the Clara Markova book done, because I'm wanting to get more pictures. The only other book that I did start in January, and this is not a finished page, so I do apologise, but I'm planning on getting this finished, so hopefully I'll have it finished for next month. I'm just going to set that out. And this is the first one that I started this year, and for some reason I just haven't been back to it. I think I started it and I wasn't happy with how her hair turned out. I used some metallic not watercolour, sorry. I used some metallic acrylic for some strands of her hair, and then I did the rest of the picture in polychromos. I love how these fish turned out. I used different colour blues. I really liked how they showed up. I really like how they turned out. I'm not overly impressed with how her skin turned out. I think I could have done a lot better. I was actually poorly when I was starting this, so my concentration were a bit off. But overall, I do actually like the picture. I like how I've done her eyes as well. So I'm planning on getting this one finished. If I did an unfinished page video, I'd have loads. So that's it for me coloured pages. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again